Welcome again to another episode from Elite Legions. In this one I will be talking about your unit is dead. If this doctrine is on cooldown and you face a cavalry charge, this unit is dead. So keep that in mind while using it. This unit is perfect in a 1v1 scenario with a gap like 1 minute to refresh the cooldown of the CC immunity doctrine. But this unit actually crumbles versus herds of enemies. So my recommendation, be really careful while using this unit in war. However, it's really absolutely absurd in daily siege usage. It's one of the best. You will really enjoy it, especially when you learn when to use the CC immunity doctrine. Last but not least, I will just tell you some little small tips that will be very effective, hopefully, about their formation. So, after trying them out versus so many units, I have come to a conclusion that if you are facing a cavalry unit, always go for the rectangle F2 formation, okay? If you are facing a melee unit that deals slashing damage or piercing damage, always go for the arc or the crescent formation. In case you do not know what I'm talking about, just press the advanced button, which is button number 2, and then as soon as they form the arc or the crescent, just press brace. And that's it. So the formation of the F2 is designed to minimize the damage intake and trap the cavalry within the unit. If a Lancer cavalry charges the Stalwarts and the Stalwarts use the CC immunity, they won't be knocked down, and so they will retaliate, trapping the Hussars or the Monastic within the range of the hit and keep hitting them till they die. So as I was saying, F2 formation is to minimize the incoming damage from Lancer cavalry, especially, and the Crescent formation on the other hand is meant to deal tons and tons of damage in a very short time. If you want to execute a unit really quickly, just press the advance button, and as soon as you make contact with it, press brace. You will utterly obliterate that unit. It doesn't matter if it's phalanx, it's pikes, it's queen paladins, it's wooey, it doesn't matter. They will just die innocently. And so the game have made a unit broken once more. Actually, I'm not feeling bad about it. It's that some other units need some adjustments as well. This will be the last part of this episode, and let me talk to the devs of the game for 1 minute. What the hell is this? Sipahis, I don't know, they're nerfed or bugged versus the Stalwarts that they don't even deal damage to the Stalwarts. It feels like the area of effect of the Stomp itself is so small compared to the range of the strike of the Spear of the Stalwarts, where the Stalwarts will hit the Sipahi, but the Sipahi will just barely slam the ground and deal 0 damage to the Stalwarts. What is that? I mean, you are making or creating a meta of shields or tower shields in Conquerors Blades, while the game does not have counters for them. Let me count the counters really quickly. So we have the new Scylla Guards, or Tiger Fists, we have the Sipahi, supposedly, we have the Iron Reapers, we have the Zweihanders, and we have Cavalry and Specials. So these 4 I mentioned as infantry and cavalry like the Sipahi should be the best counter for any shield unit, by the way. Not only Stalwarts, I'm talking about the Stalwarts and Spartans. But as we can see here, Stalwarts will defeat the Scylla Guard easily, will defeat the Zweihander easily, and they will defeat the Sipahi without even having a scratch. The only unit that can actually penetrate the defense of the Stalwarts now and defeat them with no issues is the Reapers. And by the way, if you play my build, which is, by the way, is a damage build for the Stalwarts, and you have like 2 units, one of yours, one of your friends right behind you, and you face 1 Reaper unit, your 2 Stalwarts unit will easily obliterate the Reaper unit. Stalwarts now deal stupid amount of damage, so that even a Reaper's unit is not a threat anymore if you have enough Stalwarts.